All right, everybody, again, this is Triz the Tyrant. I'm doing another video. This is going to be a breakdown video on this trailer. We really got to get into this thing and find out what's going on. I'm too hyped. I got to get more details, and we're not getting any videos anytime soon, it looks like. So this is what we got. This is our gospel. We're going to dig deep into it, get the scriptures, get the good word, and we're going to pass it amongst the congregation. Let me get an amen on that. But before we get into the video, like I always say, we need to get to the nitty gritty of the channel. If you haven't noticed, I got a channel and there's a subscribe button down there. You hit the subscribe button, it helps me out. Please do that. It helps me out so much you have no idea. Like the video as well, that helps me again. And if you want to, hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I do a video off Project L, Guilty Gear, or any fighting game I'm following right now. But let's get into it. I just got a subscriber in the middle of recording that. That's kind of awesome. I got to turn those off real quick, though. Let's get those off. All right, that's better. Go ahead and subscribe. Let's stop talking. Let's go. So first we're going to look at is the old footage of Project L, the footage I've watched at least 1,000,000 times by now. But they're going to show it again, kind of show you a reference point of where they were before and where they're going now to the future, right? Let's have a look.
A fighting game here at Riot. We showed you a brief glimpse of gameplay and said we'd be going dark for a while. Ready to reintroduce Project L.
Let's get into the new stuff. Okay, we got blocking, we got some abilities, we got some jumping, we got some zoning going on. Okay. Look at that shit. Look at that, boy. I think I'm gonna like this tag style. I think I'm gonna like this a lot. That means the roster can be big as hell. That's what that means to me. Look at all that. Oh my God.
Project L will be an assist-based fighter. You'll build and pilot a team of two
assist-based fighter. I like the sound of that. So let's go ahead and pause on that. It's going to be an assist-based fighter. Now, if you guys ever played a game called Marvel vs. Capcom, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard of or have played, it's a very popular game and it's very close to people's hearts. That game has a lot of history behind it. A lot of great stories come out of that game scene, and it honestly passed me by. I was a little bit younger back then, and I wasn't playing fighting games as much as I do now, but I always appreciate how big that game was. And that was an assist-based fighter. This is going to be like that. So you can already see with Echo, his partners Ari, they're hopping in with each other, chaining together combos, doing interesting things like that. There's going to be a lot in my head. There's going to be a lot of, outplaying and maneuvering and labbing just based off of the two characters you pick, not even considering the game mechanics, how you move around the game, the motions. There's more of that stuff coming up. We're going to get into that, but I just want to stop real quick and make sure everybody knows that's kind of, if you want to get a reference point of what that is from Marvel vs. Capcom. And as well, the darker line's kind of like a comic book aspect to it. It's similar to what we saw in Fortiche. And Fortiche is the studio who made Arcane, the League of Legends Netflix show that just came out and is finishing up today, actually. It seems very similar to that, but it's with a new twist. All the characters have a tweak to their design in a different way. They look very flashy, and I'm really, really into this. Like this is looking crazy. But let's keep going. We're talking too much.
Foundation to build a game that rewards strategic team building and on-the-fly decision making on top of strong fighting fundamentals.
Remember that, guys. Strong fighting fundamentals. We love to hear that. That's what we love to hear.
Our goal is to build a game that delivers a fast-paced, dynamic combat.
Let's go back real quick with Ari. Let's just look at something. She just threw out 3 of her mystical energy balls. She came in for the assist, and these threw out, I guess, to catch him from behind just in case she fell there, and he throws her into it, I think. Not quite. So these didn't do anything, but I know he has these time bombs that he's using. Kind of similar to me, reminds me of like Jacko when she drops down a minion and she hops over you and activates a minion. That's kind of what I just saw there, right? If you guys know from Guilty Gear Strive, Jacko has these minions. She summons, when she claps them, they summon. I've seen a lot of people do a play where they'll clap a minion, jump over your head, cross you up, attack you in the back, and make the minion do another attack when they clap and activate it. So this is something similar to that. Obviously, they're not stealing. This is just something I've noticed that looks like something I've seen before, trying to draw some lines and parallels.
Dynamic combat fantasy while leaving plenty of room for you to be creative and express yourself in gameplay. Like a lot of you out there, we're inspired by the insane outplays, hard reads, and 200 IQ plays behind some of the most iconic moments in fighting game history. The dream for us is to deliver a game.
What's this, Milia? This is worse than Milia. Look how long you stand up there in that sky. There's no wall break to save you. Ari said you finna hold this mix. You finna fly up here and stay up here like Milia, and I'm not gonna let you down. This reminds me of that a lot. But it's pretty cool to see that she can do all this chaining together. And I know a lot of people said it's going to be simple, baby's first fighting game. I want to hear y'all talking now. Where y'all at? Because I don't think y'all saying that no more. This looks a little bit better than a baby's first fighting game. But let's keep going.
To create new iconic moments for many
That's like a super coming up.
years to come. Now let's talk about
Okay. So we gotta look at this right here. If you've ever played League of Legends, Apprehend is Darius's Q, I think it is. So we've already got the same name right here. It looks like it's one button for a special. Now, I know a lot of people are very, very cautious of single button inputs for a fighting game, but I think it's shown here that this does not change anything. It shouldn't. This all looks very fluid and still looks like a very good game. Even though it's a single button input, I'm gonna make a video about that one day because I feel like people are really tripping about it, but I might not need to even make a video because as you can see here, this looks fine.
I know that a lot of
So Apprehend, and I said it before, single button inputs with directional variations. I said exactly that. I said exactly that. And people thought I was crazy, but that's okay.
you have strong
So that's down Apprehend or down S1. We'll go with special one. We'll say that's what that button means. So down S1 or down Apprehend does it in the air. So that's a variation of the direction. So you really won't be doing too many complicated inputs like quarter circle forward or quarter circle back or half circle, none of that. Usually you're gonna be doing just the input, the single button input by itself in a direction to get a different variation. I called this. I said it, but it's okay. Let's keep going.
opinions about mechanical difficulty in fighting games.
So he's got S1, Apprehend with a headbutt follow-up, A1, so attack one, I think. So these might be placeholders, right? But we don't know just yet. But so far, this combo, it's not really a whole combo, it's just like a move and a half. But we're seeing the simpleness of it. But it's still, you know, you still got to get in range to do it, know your fundamentals, know your spacing, play the mind games, everything else that comes with a fighting game is just done, to me, it looks like an easier format.
For Project L, we're embracing the easy to learn.
All right, so this is Apprehend Attack 3 with the red button, with a red color. The last color was yellow, so let's go over here.
To learn, hard to master mentality.
So it's Apprehend with a slash follow-up. Okay.
So yes, we are making it easier to jump in with a new character and learn their basic kit. That said, we absolutely believe in rewarding the time you spend
So that looked like
going deep on a character.
just about 4 moves right there. Look like special. I'm calling it special one or S1. S1, A3, A1, S1 down, right?
Kit. We're making it easier to master mentality. So yes,
So right here, it looks
we
like
are making it
S1,
easier to jump
A3,
in with a new
A1,
character
S.
and learn their
Okay,
basic
never mind.
kit. That said,
S1,
we
A3,
absolutely
A1,
believe in rewarding the time
S1
you
down
spend
variation.
deep on a character,
And I don't know the rest of the
providing
inputs there. I'm just
opportunities for you
guessing.
to showcase your high-end mastery. One of the delights of fighting games
Wow.
is seeing top players
Ooh,
move and
this,
fight in a way
this looks
that's
good.
inspiring
I
and
might have to play
distinct from
Darius,
lesser
yo.
skilled players.
I might have to play Darius.
Set that
He already
aspirational
looks
limit
fun. Look at
and
this
build a
special.
steadily-
Yo, so I've seen, what do I even say? I got too much to say. I got too much on my mind. This artwork with the black dots and the contrast off of the bright red slashes, it reminds me of when I first saw that DNF Duel trailer for that game that's coming out who knows when in the future. I saw that as well. And Arxis does this as well in their games. Arxis has a tendency to add a lot of black and things to contrast the bright colors. And I really like that thing. I really like that just looking at it visually. So let's look at this one more time. And I won't talk through it.
and fight in a way that's inspiring and distinct from lesser skilled players.
Look at this special, or super. Look at this super. Look at that. I really like the way the black dots and the red and the orange and the bright colors contrast off each other. Makes it look very like cinematic and awesome, and it just looks real good. That's all I can say. It looks real good.
To get you there. This isn't about building a game where new players have a chance to beat the pros. It's about unlocking the fun at all skill levels.
Now, what does that mean? This isn't about a game where it's built for the new players to beat the pros. So I think that's just a comment towards the FGC to tell them that this game isn't just going to be you hop in, anybody can be a top level player because of the in-game mechanics that make it so. I think he's trying to say that this game is going to allow everybody to get in on the fun and allow everyone to play at a certain level. Maybe not to the umpteenth degree where they're just the best player ever and they have the best mechanics just because they know how to play the simple fighter, but I don't think it's gonna be simple at all. But the motion inputs will allow you to hop in, not know the character, not know anything, and still get moves out and have an okay, decent time. Now, are you gonna be able to beat pros? I don't think so. Based on what he just said here, no, I don't think that's gonna be the case. You're not gonna be able to beat pros just because you played again for a little bit. They already said there's a concentration or a focus on core mechanics and a focus on fundamentals. So we know that this game, in my opinion, has a lot of care going towards it for average players, intermediate, and all the way up to the pro scene.
Character design, of course.
And the artwork's very cool. I love this artwork right here. This is awesome. I like the darkened lines around. Jinx looks cool as hell, shooting that Hextech, or yeah, I think so, Hextech gun. And Fishbone right here.
Iconic moves that league champions are known for, but adapted to work in a
Ari's looking sick.
We want our champs to have powerful, flexible kits that give you the freedom.
They're going to talk about netcode here in a little bit, right? And I'm not going to show all of it because I'm not the biggest knowledge source for netcode and how that works. But I will say that the Cannons made GGPO. And if you don't know what GGPO is, it's pretty much the way that every modern fighting game has been implementing rollback in a certain sense. So they're kind of the grandfathers or the forefathers of that tech. So the fact that they're on top of this and he is the lead of this shows me that they're going to have great net play. Now, I know a lot of people don't like net play, right? I, for one, think netplay is the future. And the only reason why netplay isn't loved for most people is because it's not the same as online. Online's a different atmosphere, the nerves, everything. That's great. That's going to be there for majors. That's going to be there for big competitions, I think. But for the daily player, or you want to be a big rank monster, or you want to just go crazy on the leaderboards, a strong netplay is amazing. And the fact that they talk about implementing it with their already vast network of Riot games, they already have great networks, like Valorant has a great network, League of Legends has a great network. They're already implementing that with that as well.
But this time, we'll do our best to keep in touch when we have major news to share.
So that part right there, right? That part is, honestly, it's okay. That's okay. Because I was very anxious for this game. I still am. I'm still very, very anxious for this game. Very, very hyped for this game, right? I thought we are going to get, hey guys, we're going to have a beta in summer of 2022, and we're going to have release somewhere else, maybe something like that. We didn't even get a title yet. So what that shows me is that this game, they're taking their time with this game, man. This game's not going to get shot out crappy. I don't have a doubt now. The fact that they're still pushing it off and they've shown us this much, I have no doubt this game's going to do great. I wish to have the game in my hands a lot sooner. That's going to take some time, so be it. We'll get there. That's all in the future, and all I got is time. So we'll get there for sure. Boy, there's a lot I like about this game. I just want to say that first off. There's a lot I like about this game. The art style's looking amazing. The fact that it has the assist, the 2v2 assist base, still looks great to me. Even though I'm not used to that kind of game, looking at it, seeing the chain possibilities, the possibility to chain up your combos that I've just seen, obviously, with this first little clip. Look at that. Seeing that alone has got me super hyped about this game. I really looking forward to this game. I don't have any doubts. I have no qualms. I'm happy. I'm gonna go through this video at least 100 more times before the weekend's over, probably. Yeah, that sounds about good. But all right, guys, we'll catch you later. It's been real. It's been nice. And today it has been real nice again because this video is finally here. The dev update's finally here. I have the utmost faith in the Cannons and the team over there at Project L making this game. Take all the time you need. I'll be here waiting for it. Me and my people, this community I'm trying to foster and grow, will be here waiting for it. Just take your time. All right, guys. Deuces.